So what's up YouTube, as you guys doing? As you can see on my background over here, I am in motel. Okay, so I want to talk about politics a little bit, but I don't like talking politics too much. But I want to talk about what's going on in Kenya, about Raila Odinga, okay, and the current president um William Ruto. So this is just my opinions. I don't mean to upset anybody in your political arena or something like that, but to my opinion, man. So actually, Raila should actually wait until uh, the uh, the election is closer uh, uh, in order to in order him to start campaigning. But it it seems that he's trying to frustrating the current president William Ruto. Okay, I don't know. He want handshake or what, like he did on Kibaki and he did on Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. You see, so Raila Amolo Odinga, he failed to become Kenyan president during that day when uh, it was 2000. Um, Actually, it was 2002 and 2007, right? So during my no during Kibaki, no during Kibaki era of presidency, uh, the second election, okay, you remember people coming from all over the world, people like Kofi Annan, the UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, came all the way from wherever in France, from his bedroom in France or from New York, wherever, to Kenya, okay, to make these two people to bring peace in Kenya and have sort of handshake. That kind of politics is is is, is a foolish politics. Okay, so if you are actually defeated, just stay put until the election time is about to happen, and then yeah, you go around, you ask some votes, and then you see if people are going to vote for you. But the mistake after mistake after mistake, Bwana Raila Amolo Odinga actually was doing even today, you know. But he had lots of opportunities to become the president of Kenya, about four times. Some people they believe that uh, Raila Amolo Odinga's votes were stolen. Okay, some people they believe that, and yeah, during the Kibaki era, the second time, the second election, many people believe that Raila actually won the election, and also 2007, many people they think that Raila actually also won that election. So whenever Raila is accepting defeat, okay, and then after accepting defeat by receiving some advices from all over the from his friends, okay, because then he accepting the defeat, and then after that is coming up again protesting, you know, or make some meetings and make some you know these campaigning meetings like you know, rallies or something like that. You know, I've seen people are wearing some uniform fatigues like uniform, uh, you know. So this is a jeshi la mzee. Jeshi la mzee wapi? No, jeshi la mzee halina hata meno. Na wewe unajua jeshi ambalo limeamua kabisa kutopple the certain government. No? You need a backup of some certain powerful countries in order to actually to to achieve your goals. In order to topple the current regime in any country, you need a backup from a certain powerful country. Okay, so drinking tea, my guys. Tea. So, to my thinking, I think Raila should actually sit down and focus the next election if he wants to run again. Okay, because I think Raila is okay. We know most of us that Raila actually fought for democracy in Kenya. For those who actually they're younger, they don't know. During Moi era, Raila actually fought for democracy. Okay, and even the Moi era, actually Moi puts him in jail, or in prison for over 7 years. For those who do not know that, okay, and we do appreciating that for what Honorable Raila Molo Odinga actually did. But the problem is this, okay? For those who actually believe that Raila actually won 4 times during these 4 elections, I myself actually I believe that Raila some of the election actually won, okay? And maybe I don't know about the last one, the one that was just up in August, okay? Uh, uh, between him and between him, Raila Amolo Odinga, and William Ruto presidential election. Okay, so but why now? What Raila actually want? No, I think Raila is obstacle. I think is obstacle for those who wants actually to run for the within his party. For those who wants to run uh, for the presidency within his party. So he's obstacle for other people. Okay. So if you want to run uh, presidency, you might get out from those parties and run like independent. But if you run like independent candidate, you might not actually gain lots of votes. You have to be in a bigger party like Orange Party, Raila Molo Odinga's party, or Uda William Ruto's party. Okay, but to my opinion, actually, Raila Molo Odinga should actually sit back and let the current president do his thing. Okay, actually, I like the current president, William Ruto, actually, what he's doing. Okay, he's trying his best, being a president in any country. Okay, with full of corrupt country, full of oligarchs who are corrupt. Okay, they eat the blood of other people. Okay, they don't want to share their wealth or contributing their wealth to the country that they live in. No, they just take the money and stash the money outside country. Even the presidents, even the president themselves, sometimes they do that. You remember the saga that this almost many journalists come with the reports saying that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has lots of assets outside the country. Okay, Panama, some of the British Islands somewhere, you know, Gibraltar. Okay, they have, it's happening everywhere. Even America, the oligarchs, rich people, they have their money in offshores. Okay, to avert the taxes and everything. You know, so actually, uh, Raila Amolo Odinga should actually sit down and wait until the election is near so that he can rally his base, his people, for the next election. If he wants to uh, run for election, the coming election, okay? But do not pressurize the current president, okay? I feel that it's unwise. I mean, it's unwise what Raila Amolo Odinga is doing. He's running around the country making some rallies. People that have no food, people they need to go. They need to find out what this current president is gonna do, okay, his leadership. What his leadership actually is gonna do during his presidency right now. So if we're trying to disrupt his leadership, disrupt his movement as a current president of Kenya, if you disrupt things is not going. Okay, let him finish his term, okay, and the next election come forward and ask Kenyans to vote for you again, because this will be like fifth or sixth term the Raila Odinga is gonna run. No, I believe probably he's not gonna win either. Okay, because in order to win, you know, you need lots of people on your side, especially big tribes. Okay, the big tribes, you need to have half a chunk of big tribes to come on your side in order to get more votes to become the president of Kenya. But to my understanding, the way I don't talk this politics that much, but the way I follow up uh, Mr. William Ruto, the current president right now, lots of people uh, they uh, they think that he's the most corrupt president in Kenya. Okay, and if you guys you don't know, but if you are the most corrupt president, let's say most of the African countries, the Westerners they do love you so much. If you don't know about that, if you let me say again, if you are corrupt president in Africa, the Westerners, especially America and British and France, whatever, they do love you because it's easy to use you, very easy, because they're gonna use deceptions, money, okay, and all tactics, to get you, you know, and you'll serve them without blindly, without even realizing I'm being used by these Westerners countries. But that is actually a different topic, okay? But Mr. Uh, Raila Odinga, let the current president do his job. And I've been actually realized that the current president, William Ruto, actually, he's there's some area is good into it, okay? I'll be so happy if he's gonna fire his vice president, okay? Because I made another video a long time ago here. I said William Ruto, vice president, is not good to his presidency, okay? But it's up to Mr. William Ruto, okay? But Mr. Raila Odinga, you earn lots of respect in Africa, in Kenya, but in particular, and some foreign countries as well. Okay, the foreign countries they just leave you just like that because they don't want to do something to think that maybe the current or former president did something to you. So they leave you alone to run around, okay, to make some disturbance. Okay, but to my understanding, I don't want to go there, man. But what I wanted to say that Mr. Uh, Raila Odinga just sit back and let the current president William Ruto do his job. Okay, if you're trying to disrupt him, his movement, is the way he runs the country, he's gonna be frustrated as well, and he's gonna do something that nobody's gonna expect that this current president William Ruto actually can do something like that. Okay, but he need to be firm. Okay, he need to be firm for the some former President Uhuru Kenyatta, some of the cabinets of former Uhuru Kenyatta. You need to deal with those people. People now are crying that, oh, William Ruto pull out security uh, police officer from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did that to William Ruto as well. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did that to even Raila Odinga and other leaders. So this African leadership is kind of this makes African leadership African leadership sometimes it's it's upsetting when you think about it. Okay, so guys, Mr. William Ruto, ignore all those haters. Ignore these people who actually try to frustrating you in your leadership. Ignore them and just keep running the country. Just keep the way you run. Don't many advisors that not, some advisors are not good at all because you're gonna be confused if you listen to this person and the next day you're gonna listen to another person and the following day you're gonna listen to another person. You see, so lots of advisors just follow your guts. Uh, uh, Lead your country the way you feel that this is the betterment of your people of your country. Okay, you can hire your own tribes and your friends wherever you want to, but make sure that the entire Kenya is getting what actually their human rights, such as Medicare, all this called Medicare, all the stuff that the Kenyan needs, okay, that the, that will make their lives easier, you know. So lead the country the way you think it's better for you. Do not listen people like Raila Odinga. They want to have that so-called handshake. Handshake is dead. The politics of handshake is dead. Okay, no, there's no need for handshake. If Raila wants to come to talk to you, have a cup of tea, that's normal. We're all Kenyans, and Raila Molo is an icon. He did a lot, you know, in terms of democracy, constitution, constitution. The constitution actually changed the older constitution and the new one 2010 was because of him. Okay, he fought for democracy, multi-party for long time. So in that part, we are giving Raila Amolo Odinga his respect. But now, whenever you defeated in presidential election, after that you're bringing some chaos, not even chaos, no, you're bringing some rallies or kind of stuff running in the countries, rallies, do this, do that, sometimes it doesn't make what difference is going to make. Okay, so just sit back, wait until the during campaign, when the election, another election is about to happen. Yeah, go if you want to run again, go and rally your base and bring your people together, and the people that are going to vote for you. If they're going to choose you for the as a president of Kenya, good for you. But right now, it's not. The people advising you, they must sit back and think about it. It's just no disruptions. Mr. William Ruto, just I'm nobody here. I'm just talking. You know, they say that uh, the prophets, most of the prophets are known. Okay, and most of the prophets are the meek people. The meek people, the people they are not famous. The meek people, God choose meek people as prophets. God doesn't choose rich people, big politicians. People, God actually choose someone from nowhere, down the earth. Okay, those people are God's lover. They choose those people to speak out. People will say like, "Who's that? Who's that? We don't know him. We don't know her. Who's that? What's going on here?" No? But that's the beauty of God Almighty. No, He chooses the meek people to speak to the leadership. Okay, okay, guys, please subscribe, put your comments. But Mr. William Ruto, ignore what's going on. No, just focus in building Kenyans and make sure the Kenyans have welfare, well-being. Make sure the Kenyans are deserving their human rights and everything. Okay, bye bye. Take care.